Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm running just a few minutes late. I apologize for that. I got busy typing and trying to put together the slides for tonight, and just took a little longer than I thought it was going to. And of course, I have to start choking as soon as I go live because I haven't done that in the last 45 minutes. So, but welcome to Thursday night. I don't know why I always look over here. I really don't. There's nothing. I have no notes or anything over there. It's just I don't know. I just glance over there all the time. So, but anyway, welcome. It's Thursday night. It's chilly. Um, it's been a good week. This is one of those weeks. Every time that we have one of those weeks where there's a holiday at the beginning of the week, it always kind of throws me all sorts of out of kilter, I guess. I'm never quite sure what day of the week it is or what I'm doing or where I'm supposed to be going, or it's just all kind of, it's just off. Uh, like I thought yesterday was Monday for about half the day. So far this year, I haven't written 2023 on anything. Then again, I'm not sure that I've actually written a date yet this year. So, there's still, hope for the future. I'm getting looks.
I was just processing the fact that you said that makes you forget what you're supposed to be doing.
It helps or it contributes. It's a contributing factor. It might not be the only one. I mean, I forget a lot of things, but you know, throwing my schedule off doesn't help any. That's where that went.
You put that in the bedroom.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that earlier tonight. Anyway. So, yeah, now that we've just been wandering around talking aimlessly for 5 minutes, I hope you guys have had a good week because it's the first week of the year. It's kind of chilly. They're threatening snow. It's not going to happen.
Not for us, for your sister.
Yeah, my sister's probably going to get some snow. They're going to get some snow on the other side of the state, but no, we're not. I mean, I'm pretty sure that any amounts of snow, and this is the crazy part. So it's like last night I'm listening to Ryan Vaughn, and he's stating, pretty much emphatically, we're not going to get any snow. At best, you might see a few flakes. It's not even hardly going to amount to a dusting in the far western counties. Nothing like that. And I swear, I was sitting at work today, and if any of you are familiar, you'll have that little Windows, um, the it's not so much the weather thing, but it's like the current events and all the stuff that pops up down there in the right hand corner of the screen by your clock. You'll have these little notifications pop up about current events and stuff like that. I swear one of those popped up today that said 1 to 3 inches of snow expected
For New Jersey?
Well, it's supposed to be geographically located, and I'm pretty sure they know I'm not in New Jersey, so I'm really not sure. But speaking of New Jersey, I was watching the news again last night, and I would like you all to know that according to Al Roker, the middle, basically, the United States has become extremely compact because if you start at the western edge of the United States, you've got California, and then as you start moving east, you make it to about somewhere between Arizona and New Mexico, and then all of a sudden you jump from there to West Virginia, and you've got from West Virginia
to Virginia.
I said Arizona or New Mexico.
Will that be Nevada?
Oh well, yeah. It's kind of.
Careful, that cup is hot. Don't touch that. I just said smell it. I didn't say hold it.
That smells good.
Now,
what is it?
Am I going to get it back?
No. So what is that?
That is my Christmas present tea in my Christmas present mug with my Christmas present honey. Speaking of, do you know Alhambras at their thingy?
Yes. This is Harney and Sons Tower of London blend. It does smell really good. It has some very fruity notes to it. It's a fresh black tea with honey flavor.
Says more below that.
Chinese black tea stirred with pieces of dried stone fruit, then finished with oil of bergamot and honey flavor.
And then I put
Hmm.
our local honey in it.
And then she put honey in it. Coincidentally, the cup that she put it in came from the honey people in one of their gift boxes that they had for at the end of the year last year. Weird.
Christmas present.
Yep.
Christmas present and my Christmas present with my Christmas present.
Your Christmas present with your Christmas present with your Christmas present. Yes.
Technically, the water was made in Christmas present from a couple years ago.
True story. Yeah.
Now that the tree's down, I'm going to go enjoy my Christmas.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I was watching Al Roker and he's talking about this storm system, and he says, the storm system is starting in the west and it's moving east, and it's going to make it, right here. And then he jumps from there to West Virginia and talks about it from West Virginia up the eastern seaboard. So it's just really crazy that, yeah, apparently, yeah, the flyover states is a real thing. I really expected better of Al, but I guess that happens. Anyway, that didn't really have anything to do with anything. But, hey, it is what it is. So let's talk about some things that are coming up and going on here in the and yeah, as you mentioned briefly, Alhambra Orchard and Aviary, they're out of town. They are at the North American Honeybee Expo, and that's really cool. Gives them a chance to um, showcase some of their wares to other people in the industry and get to catch up on some of the news and trends and opportunity to network and that kind of stuff. So I hope they're having a great time out there. I know they had some plans for some stuff they wanted to do and get while they're out there, and I hope they just have a great time. Hopefully it won't be too yes, I know Al Roker tries. It just shocked. It was just seeing Ryan Vaughn talk about basically the same map within a half an hour from when I see Al Roker doing it, and then watching the completely abbreviated version. It just kind of struck me the disparity, or no, that's not the right word. The just the difference between the two, the way that it was just, I don't know. Maybe you just had to be there for it. Anyway, yeah. I also noticed Pollard Farms posted a video of a basketball game, and these are cool things. These are things that you don't always think about a lot, right? It's we're always talking about these are the makers and the vendors and the artisans, and we're always talking about the stuff they're doing, but what do they do in the down? Because the season is kind of spring to fall with a little bit of, like holiday stuff thrown in. But then you've got, after the holiday season until the spring markets start, you've kind of got this lag period where there's just, it's cold. So everybody's staying inside. They're not going out to, there aren't any, markets or anything. Those, won't be kicking off until probably, maybe into March, first part of April. And it's just, what do you do? And it's like I said, I saw, Pollard Farms posted a video of them at a basketball game, watching one of their kids play basketball. And that's cool to see that their families are people with a life, and that they're actually going about and doing real people stuff instead of just, sitting at home slaving over a pot, cooking up the next batch of voodoo sauce, So But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was cool. So I thought I'd share. Anyway, hey, let's talk about some things that are coming up this weekend and beyond. Um, this really isn't coming up this weekend, but I spotted this too. Brand did decided to refresh their logo for 2024. This is what their new logo looks like, and they're ramping up for a whole bunch of new stuff. And go check them out and see if they got something that might interest you. I need I need to go. I need to hit Branded up. I got some stuff I need her to make for me. Now, this is still coming up. Nicole Gardner's newest book, Mountain Secrets, is still coming up. And the only thing I know so far is that it's set for release sometime in January. And I went today again to look at this because I was like, well, does she have a release date yet? And no, on January 1st, she she made a post, a little teaser, da 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 da. The countdown is on. Nicole, you're killing me. I just want to know when the release date is. Um, so, but no, I'm sure she's working on it, and she's got a plan, and but yeah, I'm waiting to find out when the release date's going to be, and as soon as I know, you'll know shortly thereafter. So, Sam's Sweets and Treats. And Jersey says Alhambra Orchard and Apiary's beehive soaps look so cute. Yeah, I saw them. They were working on that and showing their biodegradable shrink wrap that they're using on them. And then during the season and off days, we have to find time to balance family, work, and life. Kudos to Pollard for doing so. That's right, because it does get to be a challenge because sometimes it seems like you're um, it seems that does get a little off kilter. You seem like you're going 90 to nothing to get ready for the show, and then the show comes, and the show is a uh, flurry of chaotic energy, and then when the show gets over, you collapse for about 30 minutes, and then you have to just start all over again, getting ready for the next one. So, yeah, there definitely is a challenge to find that you know balance between work and the important stuff. Anyway, yes, I'm sure Nicole will have it out in time for Valentine's Day, but still, it's just like, I mean, I don't feel like doing the math, but I guess I could, it would be possible to calculate the probabilities every day of when she's going to announce the release date. And since we're already 4 days into the month and she hasn't released it yet, then, the probability gets higher every day that she will actually announce the release date and or the release date will just happen. But that's beside the point. I just want to know. I may not buy it until Valentine's Day, but I just want to know. Anyway, I hope that Nicole knows that this is all meant in jest. I'm not upset in any way. I just want to know. Anyway, Sam Sweets and Treats is going to start serving lemonade, and they are asking for what's your favorite flavors of lemonade. So you can go to their Facebook page and you can uh, put in your 2 cents worth for what you think, what your favorite flavor or flavors of lemonade are, what you would like to see them start carrying. Correct. I'm not upset. I am just excited. Now, I'm not upset that I'm still waiting for a release date for Nicole's book. I am upset that Rothfuss hasn't managed to release an actual book, the third book, the one that was promised like 4 years ago. Um, yeah, I'm a little upset about Patrick Rothfuss, but yeah, not Nicole. And Elizabeth's favorite lemonade flavor is strawberry. See, I think I mean, strawberry's okay, but I really think I kind of like blackberry, blackberry lemonade. Um, but then again, I like, well, most, as long as it's not too sweet. Um, like Lemonade House Grill, we go there and get their sandwiches a lot. Um, but honestly, when I go there and order their lemonade, I always have to tell them that I want it to have like half the sugar in it, half the sweetness in it, because um, lemonade should be. Um, we need to stop giving Lie Fuss any attention. Attention. I don't know if that's an actual typo or a what do they call those Freudian slips? I mean, but yeah, I kind of get that. Anyway, back to the lemonade. I like my lemonade not to be super sweet. I like it to be. It needs to be a little sweet, but it also needs to be tart. Lemons are tart, and if you just bury that all of the tartness of lemons underneath way too much sweetness, yeah, I really think it makes the drink out of balance. My 2 cents worth, anyway. MJ Southern Chic has some new products they're releasing. They've got if you're looking, they have some like satin, was it satin pajamas or loungewear or something like that for those lazy days staying home by the fire or curled up with a good book, underneath a blanket because it's cold outside and you don't want to go anywhere. But they also have this, and I didn't know if you were aware of this, and this is just a little bit too small, and I can't. I'm going to have to look it up because I don't remember what the name of this company is. I got to find a bigger copy of that picture. Linden and London is the name of it. This is a line of laundry and home needs. They have things like counter spray, um, dish soap, room mists, fabric softeners, laundry wash, hand soap, lotions, that kind of stuff. And this is from a company out of Ashflat, Arkansas. This is a local company, and I remember when we were in MJ's at during the Cocoa Crawl. I remember seeing this back in the corner, and this isn't the only thing they've got. This was they did have. I remember seeing this up on the shelf, and they had a. There's a little placard that's right in front of it that says, made in Ashflat, Arkansas. And they had a couple of other things in a couple other spots in their store that were, these are local products, and along with a placard, recognizing where these things come from. So it's this is the real deal. This is something that came from just down the road an hour or so, hour and a half. So yeah, I thought that was really cool that they're willing to showcase and show off these locally made products in their store. So thank you to MJ's for not only being a small business but supporting other small businesses. And this is some really great products. So if you get a chance, go check those out and check out the other stuff that they've got. They're working on their after Christmas. It's not quite time for the spring line yet there, but it's still at very much that laid back, relaxed, um, wrap up and be comfy time. So check out their other products and go check out the Linden and London products as well. Backroad Social is getting ready to open a new store. They're not closing the one in Paragould, but they are opening a new store. So they're going to have a second location in Jonesboro in the Greensboro Village area. And kind of to celebrate this, they are having a 1K giveaway. In addition to the 1K, that's a 1K as in $1,000. They're having a $1,000 giveaway. And in addition to that, they're Dezo Chocolates, which just recently opened in Greensboro Village, is throwing in a $100 gift card as well. So this is something that you have the opportunity to win. You can participate in that if you want. Go check them out on their Facebook page. You can get all the details on how you can enter and even how you can get some bonus entries as well. Coming up in just 2 days, Saturday, January 6th from 10 a.m. to noon, or if the last one is any indication, it might possibly go longer. Um, Judge Dan Stidham will be back at Weber's Bookhouse for a second book signing for A Harvest of Innocence. So if you weren't able to make it to the last one, or if you hadn't had a chance to grab a copy of the book yet, you'll have another opportunity to see Judge Stidham, to grab a copy of this book and have him sign it for you this coming Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon at Weber's Bookhouse. And also coming up this Saturday, Main Street Pizza in Walnut Ridge is going to have live music from Matt McQuay. And I think I got these slides backwards because the next one is Friday night, also at Main Street Pizza in Walnut Ridge. Ben Brand is going to be there. So you're going to have Ben Brand Friday night and then Matt McQuay on Saturday. I haven't seen Ben in a while. I don't know, where he's been hiding. But anyway, every time I've seen him, he's a very talented musician. If you get a chance to go out and see them, so leave it to Jersey to be doing the sleuthing for me behind the scenes, getting me the answers to the burning questions of the day. Nicole Garner's book is on pre-sale on Amazon with a release date for January 25th. So there you have it. According to Amazon, the release date for Nicole's book will be January 25th. And you can order that on pre-release at Amazon, or, better yet, you could just swing on by Weber's bookstore in downtown Paragould, Arkansas, and pick up a copy. I'm sure you'll be able to get it that day there as well. Mountain Secrets, yes. Mountain Secrets is the latest book that she's got out, being released apparently January 25th. And if you can't get it at Weber's Bookhouse, I'm sure you'll be able to find it out at the meadery, at Juniper Tree Meadery. Nicole visits there quite often, and I'm sure she'll have a few copies of the book with her when she comes out. Unraveled Yarn Boutique this weekend, starting tomorrow, for the first 12 customers that spend $75 or more, they are going to include a free pair of scissors. And something that I have learned is that, and this, I'm sure some of you, if you are versed in the fiber arts and fabric crafting and things like that, you know this. For the rest of you, I am going to let you in on a secret. The scissors for the yarn or the thread or the fabric or the whatever are special scissors. You can't use them for anything else. If you use them for other things, it may not end well. This is just a warning. Just trying to help you guys out. And you're not supposed to tell anyone. How will I get mine? I don't know if you're talking about the scissors or if you're talking about the book. But you already have a beastly set of shears. I didn't think you needed another set of scissors. And don't worry, I'll make sure you get a copy of the book. I may not have connections, but I'll figure it out. I'll get you a copy. A couple other things going on at Unraveled in the next couple of weeks. January 13 will be Stitching Day. Come hang out with all the local meet and greet, meet some of the other local fiber arts aficionados in the area, and just hang out for a while and enjoy some stitching. um, yeah, I have a feeling that mom would take your side on this and say that you don't need more scissors, like she doesn't need more books. But anyway, so for Stitching Day, you come out and hang out with and converse and visit with some of the other local fiber artisans in the area, and also, if I remember right, Petra normally has a sale during stitching time. So during the hours of the stitching, you can come in and get a discount on uh, any of your stitching supplies that you need. Now, don't hold me to that because I might be wrong, but I think that's what I remember hearing. So I'm sure if you check out all the details on the Unraveled Facebook page, you probably can get more information about that as well. February 3rd, Learn to Knit. This is a beginner's class, Learn to Knit, Granny's favorite wash rag. That'll be February 3rd from 10 a.m. to noon, which will again be, that's going to be the next Saturday. So you got January 13th. This is a Saturday. Then there's going to be like February 3rd. This is also a Saturday. February 17th, yet another Saturday. Lots of things going on Saturdays at Unraveled. This will be an advanced beginner class, Learn to Crochet, a corner to corner. I think that's a technique. I'm not a crochet person, so I'm not super sure, but that will be taking place on Saturday, February 17th from 10 a.m. to noon. And don't forget this Saturday, if you haven't read it yet, I hope you can read fast. The book club meeting is at 3:30, January 6th at Weber's Bookhouse. They will be discussing the book A Soul as Cold as Frost by Jennifer Croft. Girls Night Out, sponsored by Main Street Paragould. This is coming. It's coming. But there are fewer details about this than there are about Nicole's book. So keep watching the Main Street Paragould Facebook page, and they will be updating the Girls Night Out event with more details about the when and the where and the what's going on. And don't forget, on January 20th, yet another Saturday. Lots of things to do on Saturdays. Every weekend in January is packed with something to do. Downtown Nutrition of Paragould is celebrating Wild and Wonderful, their 1-year anniversary under the current ownership at 225 South Pruitt Street in Paragould. And Something Sweet has released a new set of daily specials for 2024. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then, closed Sunday, Monday. I think they're closed Sunday and Monday. They have daily specials every day except Sunday and Monday. So that's what I'm assuming. So, you can go check out their daily specials and the offerings that they have there. And grab something sweet. I know I've been talking about this for, it feels like a month now, probably has been about a month. But now we are only 3 weeks away, from the Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Arkansas, which will be taking place on January 27th at Crowley's Ridge State Park. So this is something that if you know, this is a great event. It's if you know somebody that's going to be participating in this, I highly encourage you to sponsor the people that are plunging and help them support a very worthy event. If you would like to sponsor someone and you don't know who to sponsor, I have a really great suggestion for you. There are a couple of guys from the Smoking Skulls Motorcycle Club, which are going to be participating in the Polar Plunge, and they would be a great group of guys to support and to sponsor as they go get cold and wet, so you don't have to. And yes, I'm still talking about this, and I'm probably going to keep talking about this until they hire somebody. But the Paragould Farmers Market is looking for a full-time market manager for to manage the farmers market. The farmers market was such a resounding success this past year that they see the need to have somebody who can take this on as their responsibility, and be able to be the market manager for that. And if you know someone, or if you think you are someone that would be interested in this, or if you know somebody who might be interested in this, reach out to the farmers market at paragould.org, or check them out on their farmers market Facebook page to get all the details on how to submit your application and the rest of the skills and requirements for that job. And while we're talking about things that you can do to, I'm putting my, I was looking over there that time because I was putting my watch on the charger. Um, I only charge my watch um, not very often. It has to be charged about once a day. Usually I do it when I'm sitting at my desk, because it's not like it's going to be, tracking my steps or anything because I'm sitting. But yeah, and I forgot to take it off earlier, but it just vibrated and reminded me that it was there. So I thought I'd put it on the charger and let it charge for a while. Anyway, the Force Elwood Crowley's Ridge Nature Center is searching for someone who loves to teach hunting and fishing skills, someone who loves to spend time outside working in gardens and on trails. They're looking for candidates who can create displays that pertain to Arkansas's great outdoors and help plan big events and weekend programs. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, they would love to interview you for one of their educator positions at the Nature Center. Um, Check out the Forest Elwoods Crowley Ridge Nature Center Facebook page or their website for the position details and how to apply. Well, there's nothing wrong with charging all three devices together so that nobody can bother you. That there's nothing wrong with that. You put the phone on the charger and you put the watch on the charger, and sometimes you have another phone that you have to put on the charger. You just it's almost like unplugging. Not quite, but almost. So, but anyway, those are a few of the things that are coming up over the course of the next couple of weeks. So if you are out and about looking for something to do, check out some of those things and then let me know what you think. And if there's other things going on that you know about, feel free to drop me a line. Let me know what they are. I'd love to talk about those too. And if you don't mind, do all the social media things, the likes and the comments and the shares. And by the way, if you haven't already, if you don't mind going over and subscribe and to the Sidetracks and Splinters um, YouTube channel and like the video, I would appreciate that as well. We will talk to you again on Tuesday, and we'll talk about how we interacted and what we did with some local businesses and stuff, and talk to you about some other things that are going on, and just visit and catch up over the weekend. Until then, you guys stay safe, take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and we will talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.